Well, welcome to Papa Bear's Peppers, and I'm Harold, and today we're going to be going in there to the greenhouse and I'm going to be showing you my death spirals. Yes, today's the day, folks. I showed you the picture of that on Facebook the other day of what my next pepper was going to be. And yes, we're going to be going in, and I want to show you what the plant's looking like, and just an amazing plant. First of all, I'll give you a little quick tour and show you what. Now we're going to go inside where the monsters thrive. Now, one thing I've done that's different now is on my water tanks, I've added the heaters. What I did is I flushed the water out of them, put clean water in there, and now I've got my heaters inside. And these are an electric heater, basically a fish tank heater, and they're on a control, and I've got them cranked up to 91 so that they'll radiate that heat out and the peppers just continue to thrive in here. So that's what I like to do in here. Right here in the front, my Podzilla Purple Longs. They're a unique pepper. They're you can see they're a narrow one, but still a lot of them in here. Really cool looking pepper. Long, skinny. They take on this purple tint. This first one I come across is a Chocolate Champion. Really starting to get some really evil, nasty peppers in here. This is that Chocolate Champion that I got seeds from Justin Davis, and really cool. Now, where these come from, the death spiral. This is that plant that I come off of, and I want to show you some of these. Look at these crazy tails on here. Look at this. Look at that. And they're just there's still some that are ripening up down there. They just weren't all together ripe. Look at this. Look at the clusters of pods on here. Now this one I did start spraying with the Bloom Chaos, and I mean, man, did it. But look at the turnover. Look at all the peppers. Look at these beautiful peppers. Yet to come, folks. Look at these crazy tails on these things. Here's one that's right here. Unique shape. We got some of those little short fat ones like that, but we got some of these big ones too, and they're just beautiful peppers in here. Look at this. Look at all the peppers on here. It's a real producer. A really good producer. Got more over here. Look at them, just all over the place, folks. Big old monster right there. That's a big one. You know, that's just like these here is the big ones. So I love the shape of these, and just look at the ridges. Look at these cool ridges on here and the neat tails on them. Really a cool pepper. So I got all kinds of peppers in here, but that's what we're featuring today, is this beautiful death spiral. Look at that. Look at that tail. I want to show you this one. Look at the tail on that. Is that not crazy? Look at these beautiful peppers. All right, now I'm going to take you inside, and we're going to go into this one. So, well, folks, here we are. We're inside, and I can't lie that I'm a little nervous about this pepper. Just some of my chili head friends talking to me about it. A little history on the pop. Now, here's something like I just wanted to show you. There's some variances here. This one is from my off of my Primatali. And then this one is off a death spiral. I'll show you some variants off the death spiral. So the Primatali, and a lot of them have more pronounced tails, but so do the death spirals. Now the death spiral seems to be a little more wrinkled down. And then here's another variant that I found on the plant. So there's a couple variants. So as you see, there's different variances on the plants. And you know, they're both a nice wrinkly. I think the biggest thing is like the wrinkled lines that I see on this one. They're really pronounced ridges, whereas the Primatali doesn't have the ridges. It's more warted than anything, and more wrinkly like that. So there are some differences. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there's some pods here that are big. Now you look at, I'll show you a couple of these pods that are just huge. And I'll show you a couple of these real quick. These are huge, and I'm not gonna lie, they're a little more than I want to eat. So I'm not gonna lie here, I got them out on my little Halloween theme here. Just so you see this elk antler here, very proud of it. I found it yesterday when Athena, my Wonder Chili dog, and I were out doing a little scouting around, looking around, and I came across this 7-point elk shed, and it's really awesome. I'll tell you what, folks, it's beautiful. You know, look, I put my hand, I can't get my hand barely around the circumference of this thing. Squirrels started to gnaw on it a little bit, but not too bad, so I was able to salvage it. Beautiful shed, and I've seen this elk, so yeah, pretty cool. So you can see these are nice and big and really nice looking death spirals, but you know what, we're gonna go with one of just, it's not the biggest, but it's not the smallest. This one doesn't have a tail, but it's still got some good size to it. As you can see, we freshly picked it. Now I'll tell you what, I ate a little food this morning, and I've got my orange juice, and I've already had some of that. Just so, I'm gonna tell you folks, when I do peppers, I like to do orange juice. It helps with the capsaicin oils for me. So just so, you know, FYI kinda. Now, got my skeletons around here, a little bit of a Halloween theme, going with the death spiral. I gotta have my little guys around here. So yeah, just having fun with it. Yeah. Comment down below, hey, make sure you subscribe. And like and leave us comments. Let me know, do you think this is pretty cool? Do you like that? Almost thought about going with a bear rug theme with my elk antler on it and everything, but we're gonna go ahead and cut this and open and see what it looks like. See what it smells like, everything. So yeah, that's a wet knife blade. Well, it's really got a strong smell to it. Not very many seeds at all. I got one seed right there, maybe. Let's see. 2 seeds. Really, I see the shine. It's a lot of placenta. Let me bring it in for you so you can see. It's got the oil on it. And look at that. I'll see if I can get that to really, hopefully get it to shine like I'm seeing it, but it's a real thin-walled pepper. Now the bigger ones, let's cut one open just to take a look at it. And let's see how mean and nasty they are. Let's see. Trying to find the one. This is the one that you've seen the photo on. I'm gonna go ahead and open that one up and take a look at it. Yeah, that one's even wetter. That one really wetted the blade. Oh, that one's even thicker with placenta. Really thick with placenta. I tell you what, folks. I'm gonna grow this again next year, so yes, I am getting seeds out of these peppers because I like them. They're the form that I wanted. Everything's right about them. It's what I wanted out of them. So I'm going to save seeds on it and keep it going. So here's a little bit of a background. I got my laptop right over here. It says, the death spiral or death pepper is a variant of a Naga bubblegum red cross from the UK, United Kingdom, originally made by grower Terry Smith. It has a very bumpy, spirally ridge pattern all around the pod. They ripen from light green to peach, and then to orange, and finally to red. So you can see here, these are in the orangish red state. They're a really pretty pepper, and you can see hopefully you can see that variant of color that's going on there. But you know, I'm good with pulling these and going ahead and letting them, they'll finish ripening, and I'm gonna dry them, so they're gonna, I'm hoping that it's gonna be a really good powder, along with that Primatali. That Primatali's got a good smell to it too. So I wanna make sure of what seeds I've got. Probably gonna keep to the tailed ones myself. I like them, and I'm going to stay to them. So here's the look inside of that one. It's just very much the same. I picked out a little bit, but very much in the same type of a look to them. Beautiful peppers inside and out. Really, I enjoy the pepper. It's very prolific on the plant. I get a lot of them, so here we go, folks. Here's my other variant. So it's a pretty good sized pepper, and it's probably gonna hurt a little bit, so we're gonna give it a shot. Remember, like and subscribe. This is Papa Bear's Pepper Channel. Getting the Naga flavor a little bit. Bubblegum heat. That's a big pepper. I hit the floral. It's already getting hot, folks. Oh. It's right back here. It's hot. Oh, I'm barely into it, and it's already hot. Yes, I can hardly talk, but the heat is so intense. I love to talk, but it's hard. It's on my throat. Seriously intense. Tears. Whew. This is the death spiral. Wow. It's so intense, folks. On top of that, I grew it with Nectar For The Gods. And I've told you before, the heat is just impressive. The nectar makes them hotter. And right now, it's literally difficult to breathe, much less talk. I did like the flavor. It had that naga type of a flavor. Oh, and I'm riding a wave right now, folks. Holy smokes. I got a lot of them this size. Oh. Originally I was only gonna eat half, but you know what? After the great Johnny Scoville, I figured something worth doing is overdoing. And I'm really riding a wave right now, folks. Oh. Wow, what an endorphin rush I'm getting. It's just like, bam, it hits you, folks. Oh. Nose is running, my eyes are watering. Oh. Getting smarter. Death spiral. What a pepper. Beautiful, beautiful pepper. You know what? I might be giving some seeds away for this real soon. Oh. As a show of appreciation, I want to thank all of you. It wasn't too long ago I went over 300 subscribers, and I really appreciate it, folks. Got some really nice comments about helping people grow. And you know what? That's what it's about. I want to help people grow peppers like these. A shout out to David Miner, who has shown me how to grow some insanely hot peppers using my Nectar For The Gods and some of his techniques. Helped me out with the alkalinity on my water. And I know I've touched on that a few times, but I'm still dialing that in. For those of you that do no-till or Nectar For The Gods, learning to get that alkalinity up really improves your growth. And my pepper plants out there have responded massively to it. The monsters are loving it. I am just smoked right now, folks. I mean, the intensity is insane. Really, a lot of insane orange juice I'm drinking here. You guys think I'm joking about orange juice? It's not a joke. Got my death dealers here. The wife's got the Halloween stuff out, so I figured I'd decor this one in honor of the season. We're starting to fall into fall. As you can see in there, in the greenhouse, House of the Monsters. I got my rain barrels heating. I've got 3 of them in there, and they're heating. So right now in there, it's chilling a little bit outside. It's 63 in there, whereas the temperatures are lower outside, probably in the low 50s. It's like that in there. When I get those barrels going, I use thermal mass to heat up the greenhouse. And I tell you, those barrels, they're full of water, and they radiate that heat off of there, and they're painted black, so on sunny days they get warm. Now, the water inside stays warm, and I'm able to take and use that heat in a double wall greenhouse like I got out there, my Pell ramp. I'll tell you what, folks, I'm starting to come down off the heat, but that literally took my breath away, folks. A beautiful pepper, a gorgeous pepper. I will grow it again. Very prolific. Very prolific. I'm starting to get the pods off there that I want. Like this one. These are my seed peppers. Like, oh, excuse me. Like this one. This one's just crazy. A short one wrinkled up. Really crazy. The smaller ones, you know what? Good drying peppers. So the flavor, it had a really floral smell to it. It was very strong. But the heat was not really strong, or the heat was really strong, but the flavor was not like overly floral. It was floral, indicative of a red pepper. But it had hints, notes of that. You could taste, you could definitely taste naga in this, you know, ghost pepper, naga, that unique taste. It has some of that creeper heat of the naga in it, but it also has that slap you in the face bubblegum sempot heat in it. I'll tell you what, folks. I love the looks of these peppers. They're so prolific. The plant is so loaded up. I love that. The plant is just covered in peppers. I'm not nearly done with mine, folks. I really am not. Inside the greenhouse, and the way I showed you how I'm going to use those covers that I made, that I showed you all how to make. And I'm going to make little greenhouse covers so those plants can all finish in there and stay warm. So a little thermal blanket from the outside to keep any kind of, if it gets really cold out, to it'll keep that frost from falling on the plants. Yeah, they'll get a little damage, but they're gonna be okay, and at least they'll finish. So I'm extending my season in many different ways, folks. Now the greenhouse, yeah. Now I've also started on working on insulating the grow shed. That'll be an all light, all heat thing, and there's so many indoor projects going right now. The tent over there is working, and I've got some that I've been working on over there. I came down, folks. The Death Spiral, created by Terry Smith, is no joke, folks. This is a hot pepper. Whoops, that's my Primatoli, which is also no joke. Two beautiful peppers. I love these type of peppers. Primatoli from Jim Morrow, and the Death Spiral, created by Terry Smith. I don't remember where I got these seeds from, if it was from my good friend Jonathan Barlock, if he gifted me some. I'm gonna be growing these again. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting seeds, and I'll tell you what, if you guys want some seeds, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway here really soon. I think we'll shoot for, as I get more peppers done, and I get my seeds up, once I get what I need, and make no mistake, if you get seeds, they're gonna be, I'm not gonna mess around, we're gonna get peppers like this, and so they're gonna be really good ones. Had a couple people inquire about them already, so. All right, well, this is Harold with Papa Bear's Peppers. Again, thank you for tuning in and watching this and watching my near demise. Thank you for subscribing and watching my channel. I really do sincerely appreciate it. You all have a great day and keep growing.